Oh, alright. Welcome to stream. We're gonna be doing Deltarunerer Chapter 1 dev work. First, let me grab the URL for the stream and start making the post on YouTube. This will take a little bit, so just bear with me. Okay, so I've made a community post on YouTube. Just gotta do this to Discord and Blue Sky now. So give me a bit. The music that is playing, by the way, is actually Deltarunerer Master Mode Chapter 2 music. I suggest taking a look at the extended playlist for Deltarunerer Master Mode. There are some Chapter 2 and even 3 tracks there. I will be with chat in a bit, just bear with me. I don't necessarily know just yet what we're going to get done here, but we'll see. I'm getting there with the self-promotion stuff. Just a little bit more, please. Okay. Here. Almost ready to go. Yeah, I think I'm good. I just need to share it to Blue Sky now, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, chat is active. I will close that notification. And, okay, I think I'm ready, so give me a bit, because here is the big reveal. We're using Game Maker for this. We're using the actual Game Maker for Deltarunerer now. Go ahead and lock this sword so I don't drag it everywhere. Actually, let me resize the window just a tiny bit. Okay, I think that should be good. Well, although let me put the music back on actually. It's kind of quiet otherwise. Alright. This is Deltarunerer Chapter 1. I'll look through my rooms for a bit. Okay. Let me close some tabs, actually. I will squish that a bit, and this. Alright. So I've done a bit behind the scenes in regards to actually organizing my stuff here. I've organized most of the sprites, the backgrounds, battle, button glyphs, main characters. So you can see most of the content is organized neatly. Wasn't quite done with this though. Oh, there are some. Oh wait, that's for the cutscene system. So there's just Ralph's sprites with him with a hat on. That's not Ralph. There's Fat Ralph, and there's no hat Fat Ralph because I wanted to get that set up for the cutscene system. There's the unused manual. Oh, why is there a bit of the scarf in this sprite? What happened here? What happened here? The scarf should not be visible. Okay, hold up. Is that on a different layer? Oh, hello. Here, I need to clean up the Fat Ralph item use sprite because there's just Ralph's original sprites there for some reason. I'm gonna clean this up a bit, actually. I didn't know about that until now. Why is there like a ghost of the vanilla Ralph's sprite here? I actually meant to get started with code stuff, but there's just a vanilla Ralph's asset that was like ghosted into this Ralph sprite. So I guess I have to clean that up now. That's so weird. How'd that get there? There's some here too. Yeah, I didn't anticipate this. How many frames is this animation again? Oh, I've got a few frames to clean up here. I'll try not to hold us up too long. You know about ocean liners. That's my first time hearing of an ocean liner. So I don't know what that is. I am just cleaning up the remnants of Ralph's item use sprite that somehow survived. Ocean liners, old ships like Titanic. Okay. The Titanic was still quite tragic, I'll say. Okay, is that cleaned up? Yeah, that's cleaned up. And those chimney things at the top. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. You know the Titanic had two sister ships? No, I just learned about the actual Titanic itself. I did not know about any of its sister ships. I would be fascinated in learning, though. Oh, this is not the start to the stream I anticipated. I'm just cleaning up remnants of Ralph's vanilla sprites. They're called Britannic and Olympic. I wonder how they looked on the outside. Were they actually similar to the Titanic itself in appearance? I mean, are those? Okay, yeah, that's the pixel I need to clean up. Britannic became a hospital ship in 1914, I think, and sank in 1916 after hitting a sea mine. Oh dear. Ugh. They looked similar. Very similar. So, the Olympics survived World War I and got scrapped in 1936. And I see. Yeah, I don't hear these ships talked about as often. Especially seeing as how they have ties to the Titanic. Oh. They were saying that people saying that Titanic and Olympic got swapped. Huh. So there's a chance, just some slim chance, that the Titanic might have not even been the actual Titanic. I don't know. That's curious. Alright. Is that all cleaned up now? Okay, yeah, that looks cleaned up. How many more frames? 4 more. I just want to get this. I just want to get these sprites done and dealt with, and then I can finally get to some code stuff. Because then I can reveal one idea I had for Deltarunerer. You will get to see that soon enough. Just these few pixels up here. What's Deltarunerer? Deltarunerer can basically be described as like a kind of meme mod. A mod based on the Deltarune community. Like, we're referencing several Deltarune community things in this mod. We're going to reference Des as a hot dog vendor. We're referencing Papyrus Knight as a big one. We are... Yeah, we're referencing stuff like Hot Dog Vendor Des, Papyrus Knight, several other, like... What else was there? No, I may pull up the Game Jolt page because I'm starting to feel like I'm making stuff up about this. Yeah, GameJolt.com/. Okay, there it is. Deltarunerer can be described as a semi-joke mod for Deltarune. Seamlessly integrate various memes, fads, theories, curiosities, related works, and other quirky things in the Deltarune fandom into Deltarune itself, creating a very familiar but different adventure, all contained within chapters 1 through 4. One of... Oh, this is a custom decomp I'm using. This is not a decomp that's available elsewhere, and I have this closed sourced. I am not using any pre-existing decomp for this. If I had to describe another one of Deltarunerer's main catches, it's that the party is rotating a lot more often. You are not just like constantly playing as Chris, Susie, and Fat Ralph. You are getting one new party member each chapter to play with. Yeah, the party is consistently rotating, and you're like being given new playable characters at least once a chapter. Okay, that's... As you can see right now, I am working on cleaning up some Fat Ralph sprites. Oh yeah, we have Fat Ralph too. He actually completely replaces Ralphsay. If you've seen the original Fat Ralph plush image, you would know what Fat Ralph is. Did you know that originally Oh, you don't? Hold up. I'm going to pull up the original Fat Ralph image then. Hold up. Fat Ralph. So... this is Fat Ralph. It's literally just a naked Rosse plush. uh, I don't think there's gonna be Jevil in a wheelchair, but we are doing something very interesting with Jevil. And in fact, Spamton will be getting similarly special treatment. Of course, referencing the fandom while at it, yes. You might even reference an AU or two. Under crack. Nice. I find that name kind of humorous for some reason. I like that. You know what? We might have Fat Ralph smoke a fat blunt at some point. I'll have to see about that. Okay, did I get this sprite cleaned up? Okay, yep, no more remnants of the original Rosse sprite. Here we go. Fat Ralph smokes a fat blunt. Let me go ahead and save that. I keep saying we. Who's the? Oh, the rest of the team is just. Okay, well, I do have like a full dev team for stuff like Deltarunerer Master Mode, Fallen Bot, and even a few planned original games. But Deltarunerer's dev team is not the full Chroma team. It is me, a pixel artist, and another coder, of which the pixel artist is actually a co-creator of Deltarunerer with me. Okay, so what do I want to reveal here? Yeah, let me go into rooms. Dark World. Field of Hopes and Dreams. Room Field Scary Maze 1. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have a tiles layer, so there's not much to show here. Actually, I don't have an... I have an instance layer here. So hold up. Let me open another room. Compatibility instances. Depth -20. Depth 0. Come on. Oh. I feel like I was going to sneeze for a minute. Oh. Depth 0. I'm going to duplicate this. Compatibility instances. Depth -20. Depth. Actually, let me make this depth 0. And I will make this one depth -20. Lock that down. Why did this become 1 to 20? No. No. Depth 0. Come on. Depth 0. Depth 100. I don't get why Game Maker does this. It just automatically changes the depths of everything I try to put in. No, I don't want this as depth 100. I want this as... Oh my goodness. Undefined results in game. No. Okay. -20. 0. That is correct. I would like that. Let me check this room again. Yes. Layer called depth 0, depth -20. Do I have them layered in the right order? Depth 0. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't, so I'm going to move this up. It's not a... Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to make a tiles layer. Oh, hello Endo. Nice to have you here. So what layer should my depths? What depth should my tiles layer be? 1 million. Okay. Tiles 1 million. Yes. 0, depth 20. Here, let me expand this out a bit. Like so. So how are you doing, by the way? Tiles 100. No tiles set. So I want the Neo Ruins tile set. Neo Ruins. Okay, room editor, brush. This may look familiar to you once I start laying the tiles out. So I will do as such. Then, okay, like this. Scroll down. You may have noticed too, the room is called Room Field Scary Maze 1. Yeah, this is a reference to what you're thinking it is. Okay, so wait, this is negative 20. Is that where the Dark Controller goes? No, it goes on instances depth 0. Well, let me go ahead and move the Dark Controller then to depth 0. Dark Controller. Oh, what's this object? Oh, that's the Dark Controller. What? Okay, well, not that I'm complaining. And then I need to put main Chara on here. On depth negative 20. Okay. Ports and cameras. Enable viewports. Clear viewport background. Object following. No object. Okay, so it should just follow main Chara automatically then. Okay. 480. So I have main Chara down here. Tiles 1 million. Alright. Well, we're at the complicated part now. Because I've actually got to start coding stuff for the scary maze now. Okay, but first, just to give you a hint at what the actual jump scare in the scary maze is going to be. Hold up. Face. Let me find a certain portrait here. Yeah! So, oh yeah. So the vanilla maze, you know, or at least Lancer calls it a maze in vanilla Deltarune. You know, the room where you do the triple halfie encounter? I'm replacing that maze with basically the maze from the Scary Maze game. And the handsome Lancer portrait is going to be the jump scare. So let me go ahead and make a new sprite here. Hello. What did I miss? Well, I just revealed the chat what I'm working on for Deltarunerer. SPR Lancer Maze Jump Scare. And I'll go ahead and edit image. I'll paste the Lancer portrait here. So I'm going to do that. Can I stretch it out like this? How do you stretch it? Move. Think the chat is not showing on the it isn't. I ticked everything else except... Wait a minute. Hold up. Actually, that's a good point. What do you... Oh my goodness. What? So chat's actually not showing up on the stream. That's actually weird. Because I didn't do anything to like configure it so that it just wouldn't show up. That's weird. I just now noticed that. I don't know what to do about that, because I'm helpful. Please promote me. Well, Cesar Andrade. Oh my goodness, I probably butchered the pronouncing of that. But yes, you were acknowledged all the same. But now I don't know what to do because I didn't realize chat is not actually showing. I've not dealt with this until now. Chat's not showing up. I'm probably gonna have to like go into Streamlabs to fix that. You got your name pronounced. Yep. I'm just trying to figure out how I stretch the Lancer portrait to the size I want. Oh, well, first I should change the size to resize canvas to 640 by 480. Resize in pixels. So I do the top left. Oh, no. Scale image. I want to scale the image, actually. Okay, so how big is my selection, actually? Because I guess the only way I'm going to be able to stretch out this Lancer portrait is to get the canvas size exact. Oh, no, I can't grab the edges. It won't let me. Yeah, I'm trying and it won't let me grab the edges. Hold up. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to figure out the exact size of this Lancer portrait. Oh, am I under Maker Project? Okay. Center fit. Okay, look, I'm just gonna trial and error the size. So 36. No. 38. 39 by 48. 46. Oh, no, that's too small. 45. 48. 50. 52. 54. Apply. No, that's still 1 pixel off. So, width of 40. And then let me just go ahead and delete that and repaste the Lancer portrait. No. Okay, I have the Lancer portrait. I had to trial and error it some, but now we've got to do something horrific. We've got to stretch it out to basically the game's screen resolution. 640 by 480. No. Don't maintain the aspect ratio. Don't do that. I want this stretched. There we go! That's what the Lancer jump scare is going to look like in-game. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, frames per game frame 1. Stretched Lancer. I know what sound I should use for the jump scare too. Hold up. Sounds. Okay, let me do a quick search on my storage. Hold up. Oh yeah, I found it. Hold up. Okay. Sound. Create sound. Night roar. The jump scare is going to use the Night's roar. Oh yeah. Chapter 3 Windows exported sound audio default. Yes, I do mean that night roar. Yes. This is gonna be the stupidest thing I'm working on, and I love it. The Knight's roar accompanied with knights. No. I mean, just picture it. You get like that one part in level 3 of the maze, and it's just. That'll get him. That'll get him. Lancer is the knight confirmed. Oh no, that's just the scariest sound I can think of in Deltarune. Just the knight's roar accompanied by this when you get jump scared. Oh crap, but now I gotta place down the actual grass tile object for the, because this is still part of fields. So instances depth 990,000, and that's where the purple grass would go. Okay, 990,000. Okay, so room, field, scary maze, compatibility, instances. Okay. New instance layer. Instances 990,000. 0. Field. Oh no, grass. Let me unlock the depth on that. 990. So OBJ, purple grass. No, that's the wrong grid size. What grid size did they use for this instances layer? Okay, so how do I find the grid size on this? 16 by 16. Okay. Grid. 16 by 16. Okay, perfect. Now, where's my grass object? There it is. Chris is so small, but well, they kind of have to be. That's how they appear in the editor in the other chapters. I don't think I scaled the grass to the correct scale. Oh, I need the edge tiles for the grass too. Dang it. Compatibility tiles. Ah, dang. This is not gonna be fun. Oh yeah, that's the object that stops the enemy from traveling out further. Like you have this route moving along the fields. It cannot go past these. These are essentially objects that stop enemies in the overworld from actually going past their, they're like assigned spot in the map. So I do need the grass tiles. What tile set is this? Because I don't... Okay. Neo Ruins. That's the Neo Ruins tile set? No, that can't be right. Neo Ruins. I'm trying to figure out what these edge tiles are. That's also Neo Ruins. Are all of these just the same tiles? I don't like how the Chapter 1 tile sets are arranged, because I'm trying to figure out what the correct tiles for these are. Let me click back on my tiles layer. Okay, room editor. This is the tile set I'm looking at. Yeah, hold up. Because I swear, like, the edges for the grass, that can't be the same tile set. Yes, what is that? Okay, dark field tiles. Have fun. You're gonna do stuff. Good luck with your project. Thank you. Dark field tiles. Okay. Well, duplicate layer. Move this down here. I'll rename this to that. Alright. Fields. Dark field tiles without outline. That is the tile set I want. Okay. Oh. So on this tile layer, I don't want my Neo Ruins tiles to be duplicated as well. Let me go ahead and delete those so we're not like overdrawing. Okay, dark field tiles. I would like this tile set, please. What? No. Oh, that's a background, that's why. No? Try that again? Yes, thank you. Alright, let's try to find the correct tile here. So I know for these, it's going to... What? Okay, so... Let me just... Yeah? Delete that layer real quick. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to just have to apply custom scale to my grass objects. Alright, well, instances, that's... Oh, like so? I would think. I come back to this layer. Well, that's not right either. Do I have the corner tile for this? Yes, I do. Okay, there's the tile I want. Is that the correct tile? I would think so. Is this the correct tile too? Oh, no it isn't. Okay, this tile. Oh man. Layer it. I hope I'm using like the correct tiles here. I'm not seeing like any like corner pieces or anything like that. Well, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't usually make rooms in game make. Oh no, these are the wrong tiles, aren't they? I'm not seeing the corner pieces that I would like to have right now. Okay, well, I think I was using the wrong tiles, chat. This is complicated. Up. What? Why music stop? YouTube can just do that. YouTube can just pause the video you have in the background. Have you noticed that this website just tends to get worse and worse? I have. Oh, this is gonna look so bad in game. Progress. Alright. Well, I gotta get the grass stretched out to the correct proportions. Toggle grid. You know what? Don't snap. Oh, this is gonna look awful in game. Ugh. Show views. You know, if I ever feel like I'm getting too ambitious with this maze, though, I could just simply just not bother and just use the Neo Ruins tile set, because that probably looks closer to the original Scary Maze anyway. Alright, save. Oh man, I'm gonna have to edit another room too. So, room field puzzle 1. I'm gonna have to modify this because I am planning to remove this puzzle and put a door here so you can get to the Scary Maze, and then when you like finish the Scary Maze, it would unlock, it would like lower the spikes here, and then this would just lead directly into the puzzle room with Susie, where you need Susie to finish the puzzle. But I don't want to like do stuff with the Chapter 1 tiling system. I gotta figure out where these tiles are used. Here, that's the dark field tiles. I don't like playing around with compatibility tile layers. Oh, let me find the instance of the purple grass that's on this layer. Not the glow tile. Instances, purple grass. We don't need that, because this is just going to lead directly into the puzzle with Susie. Compatibility tiles. So it's not on that layer. Tiles, depth. Okay. No. Oh my goodness. Let's make a duplicate of that. Then we'll paste it. It's not grid aligned. Here, what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna stretch it out to the room size limits. These Neo Ruin tiles are definitely on a higher layer. Just go ahead and... It isn't? No way, what? Oh my goodness, Chapter 1 tile system sucks. I'm just gonna stretch the... Can I? What if I just paste here? You can't stretch the tiles. Oh, you have to paste each one in manually. Alright. It's not the most fun to work with, but hey, I got it there at least. But wait, what? How does it place the spikes there? What object does that? Okay, event room. Is it event room? Okay, so create room field to 8, room field puzzle 1. Candy flag? That's for the candy tree, isn't it? Step to field puzzle 1. Crystal. No. Field puzzle 1. What? Puzzle 1. Candy flag. User event 3. Is that not what creates the spikes? Solid art. Not bad. Bad ability instances. Glow tile puzz. Is this what does it? Room field fail max. Spike tile. All the spike tiles are placed in code. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to actually like modify this too. Puzzle 1. Fail max equals 240. I don't think I can remove the actual glow tiles though. That's a bit stressful. I'm gonna have to like recode this entire puzzle. Because what I'm wanting to do is you go into like a door here. There's just a new door here. There's no glue tile puzzle. And going into the door will take you to the scary maze. You gotta get to the part where you get jump scared by Lancer. And then, after a little cutscene with Lancer, that's when you can reach the switch. And, it takes you out of the scary maze, puts you back here. And that's how you get past the spikes. But that is going to be pretty tedious for me. So, what else do I want to work on? I think I want to work on a spell animation for Togor. I did code comment what each spell here is though. So here's Root Sword. That's not the usual Root Sword code. Heal Prayer, Pacify. Then you have Root Buster, Red Buster. Here's Sleep Mist. Oh, Noel's spells are here. Ice Shock, Snowgrave. Then this is Fat Ralph's new spell. Then here's Togor's Fennostrike spell. Needle Rain. Pilfer. I did not show Pilfer off. I should probably do that. Alright. Well, I guess I may as well show you a bit of how Togor's looking right now, so we're actually going to boot the game for once. Give it a bit. It's building. It's building. Now, on the offhand note, though, I kind of realize I'm getting a bit overwhelmed with having to figure out how I'm going to handle the whole scary maze for the mod. So, Great Board 2. Okay, so... Oh, there's a depth issue with Fat Ralph. Okay. Well, I guess I can... At least that gives me a chance to bring this up. I may hide Deltarune real quick. Because now I get to show something else I was working on. Caterpillar Chara. Right, so this is what handles party members following you. May notice something different though. This is not arranged like the Chapter 1 Caterpillar Chara. This is partially being arranged like the Chapter 4 version of this object. So you can see here, like, this is not how Chapter 1 handles the Caterpillar Chara. This is not how it's written in Chapter 1. I ported code from Chapter 4 for this. So like, for example, you have, like, Ignore Dep. They have, like, Noelle, Susie, and then another check for Noelle. And we have Susie. If I go down here, I think some more depths are defined. Okay. Yeah, Ralph's depth is defined here. But I don't think that's been working particularly well if Ralph has been having depth issues. There's no checks in place for Togor either. But for now, what if I just comment out the check for Ralph? Is that going to fix the incorrect depth issue? But again, yes, I will say I'm feeling oddly overwhelmed this time working on the mod. Because I myself got jump scared with the thought of how I'm going to handle coding the scary maze. And honestly, I kind of just winged it in regards to ideas. I don't know if the depth is correct there, but I'm just going to roll with it for now. I will get to show off this cutscene though. Well, not this. This is normal. I'm going to use debug to kind of skip the K-round fights and show what new has been added to the cutscene. That's not normal. The screen went black. What? Well, anyways, I'm going to push Q here. Act, deep bow. And then it's just going to skip the fight because I don't want to actually fight K-round right now. I am really worried that the screen went black there for a minute. The cutscene isn't actually viewable. Wow, that is awkward. Oh, wait a minute. The cutscene soft locked. This is a really awkward look on me. The cutscene isn't working. Oh, okay. Checkers. Anim test. Because I did get a friend to convert this into a cutscene system cutscene. What happened? String expected 1 of 2. String 1 of 2. What happened? Small checker transform. So this is about where the screen went dark. Crushes people to death, I think. What happened? It moved the point over time. This is awkward. I didn't anticipate that the cutscene would go black. I will admit that my nerves are kind of on high alerts. Alright. Well, I don't know why the screen went black. That may have been a decomp error. But yes, this is supposed to just be the regular K-round cutscene. This is not a fan game. This is a mod. Pushes people to death, I think, and then it sets up the K-round battle. And then you go through here, and it's like, well, here's the dialogue for the cutscene. And then does some stuff with the crown actor. Then it sets up the Togor actor for the following cutscene. This is all just normal vanilla Deltarune stuff. Insane Vein of Freedom. Oh, no. I kind of set up this decomp myself for Deltarunerer. But some stuff's going wrong because when I tried to get into the K-round fight, just before the actual cutscene started, it kind of went dark. Didn't see the actual cutscene soft locked as well. I'm sure she'll come around soon. And then it's like, and then Togor walks on the screen. Chris is surprised by Togor's presence. Nice to see you. We're kind of in the middle of a thing, so. And then Togor, yes, I am tagging along. A free spot is open in your party, correct, Ralph? Alright then, Togor is joining the party, and then it does the fanfare, but sped up because I'm holding down the menu button. We don't have time for that. Very well, as Ralph is unabused, and then they walk off to the right, and then it goes into the next room in the forest, and now you have Togor in the party. Except the cutscene got kind of bugged when I decomped the mod into a Game Maker project. And I don't know why. Which is a bit awkward for me. I actually really wanted to show Togor. Maybe I still can. Here, let me just play again. I'll get back into my save file, maybe in slot 1, and I can actually show you a bit more of Togor. I'm gonna have to edit my save file. Give me a minute. I gotta find my save directory. Reports. Local. Deltarunerer Chapter 1, 0. Notepad. Then I'm gonna set it to 1, 3, 5. That will put Togor in the party. And now I can show off a bit more of Togor. Well, actually, I can also show off a spell that Chris has, Root Sword, which is going to be a bot element in the mod. It says I can't use, but I'm using debug, and I put a debug check so that if it's debug enabled, I can just use it for free. Alright, so I'm just gonna show off Root Sword real quick. So that's Root Sword. My pixel art friend made the animations for Chris there. Don't have a spell use animation yet though. Alright, let me show off a bit of Togor. Venom Strike. Okay, I don't want to show off Venom Strike just yet because that's still a work in progress. Crystal Susie's trick. You could say that. Alright, so this is Pilfer. Togor used Pilfer. Stole Dark Burger. Yeah, I've still got to figure out the loot tables for each enemy. But basically that lets Togor steal items from enemies. I'm gonna show off Fat Ralph's new spell. Poke. Cast the poke. Became the enemy's target. But if you use Provoke, then the enemy patterns get harder because I'm pretty sure provoking your enemies makes them more mad. Alright, now I'm going to show off Fenno Strike, even though it's in an early state. Togor used Fenno Strike. Rudin was poisoned. Lasts for 3 turns, and you'll see what poison does. The enemy takes damage every turn under poison. Alright, well, this Rudin's about to run out of HP, so I'm just going to spare him. Alright, now let me try and find a group of multiple enemies. See if I can show off this next spell with them. So I'll go over... Oh no! This is awkward. I think I may have broke something when I was removing tiles from this room. I am quickly losing confidence. I think I'm just going to have to fall back on an earlier commit because I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Alright, defend. Defend, I'm going to try and... I'd like to show off Needle Rain. Oh, see that's at least hopefully working. But yes, I seem to have broken stuff. Needle Rain does not work. That crashes the game. That does not work. So now I have a cutscene that doesn't work. Room Field Puzzle 1 is screwed up from where I tried to rearrange the tiles in it. So it could just be this, which I don't think I should have done. Here, can I undo? Is that going to be an option? I'm just going to undo all my changes in this room because I feel like I kind of screwed up there. So undo all that. Because I probably should not have touched this room in that manner. Actually, chat, I'm not feeling the most confidence about a dev stream right now. This is getting really awkward for me. Is it okay that I just kind of shift gears to playing a mod instead? Or can I just go ahead and wrap up stream? Because I'm quickly losing confidence in how much is going wrong. I just kind of... Yeah, I know, I'm kind of finding this a bit stressful because I guess dev streams might just not be my thing because I have to kind of like come up with stuff to do on the fly. And I'm not the most confident coder. I'm still like learning some stuff. And I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna ease back on dev streams from now. Next time I stream, it's probably just gonna be some more casual gaming. But for now, I would like to take a step back from this. Yeah, I know we didn't get a lot done, but I just kind of feel more comfortable working at my own pace. So, the next stream, we're going to play a mod called Deltarunerer. And it's basically like, well, you know how like Pokemon Nuzlocke, you like lose your party members permanently if they run out of HP? Well, Deltarunerer is sort of like that, except it's like, if your party members run out of HP, then you can still bring them back, but if that party member gets hit again, they get swooned, and they're basically out for the rest of the run. It's kind of scary, but, oh, there's also some modifiers you can apply on the mod. Like, like no hits. Like all the party members will have 1 HP. You can set it so that the party members never level up across the game. They'll be at base Chapter 1 stats. And I actually think it's a really cool mod. So the next stream is probably going to be Delta Lock. And I'm probably going to be putting dev streams on retire for the time being. And just working on them on my own pace. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for now. I know the stream was a little short, but I'm not feeling particularly confident in doing dev streams right now. But I did appreciate chat at least like joining for a bit, keeping me company. But that's gonna be it for now. I know we didn't get a lot done, but I'll try to get more done behind the scenes. So for now, I would say take care, stay colorful, stay chromatic, and I'll try to keep you guys updated on Deltarunerer when I have more to show. So take care for now. Bye bye.